Hello, I'm Plunky Branch, and I'm honored to be a part of the Richmond Magazine Writers in Residencies program. Today I'll be reading from my new book, Juju Jazz Poetics. I'm a musician by trade, and many of you probably have seen me perform, but now I'm a writer, a poet, and today most of the poems that I'll read from my book have to do with my music and my career. Now, as I travel all over, oftentimes I'm asked, what's the meaning of Juju? Juju was the name of my first band. Today, the first poem I'll read is called Juju Is. Juju is. Juju is African magic, conjured spirits, black spells cast. Juju is Congolese outfits, scary sculptures and masks. It's Cuban Santeria and Haitian voodoo. It's Jamaican obeah and Mississippi hoodoo. That's Juju. An induced trance and Ade Obe Deli music at a Lagos dance. A ritual that subverts a debasing word from France. Let them say Juju is a toy, a plaything made out of the dialect of a black prayer prayed. Juju is knowing about irony and euphemisms, and using the secret power of African rhythms. In response to enslavement and colonization, Juju, with its mystification, has the power to change the collective imagination. Next, I'm going to read a poem called Jazz Is, because remember, the name of the book is Juju Jazz Poetics. Jazz is. Jazz is a state of mind triggered by the sounds of freedom, swinging between this note and the next heartbeat. The ah and the aha of musical surprises and the happiness associated with angel smiles and dancing feet. Jazz is the defiance of souls that only say yes, no matter what the question or the request. Fleet fingers running over keys and strings, somber drones, mantras recited to hypnotize the hip. The hypno ties that bind them are forever and temporary. The hip know all the grooves and the standard riffs. They know the titles, the subplots, and the value of the gifts. Jazz is the razzmatazz of African spirits, meeting at the crossroads, elevating the blues to the status of hymns, being sung to the high heavens, even in low dives. Jazz is just music, like the sound of Gabriel's horn is just an ordinary fanfare, and thunder is just rolling timpani drums, and lightning is just the light show for the stars and rain. To say that it is only anything is like saying that an emotion is only love, as if that explains what it is not when it means everything, or so many things, like D-Knowledge says. And so many more things after those things, and more things after those things. Because like so many things, jazz is entropic, which means there is always newness and more, and that there's nothing you can do with jazz, in jazz, or to jazz that doesn't add to its complexity and its simplicity, making it more jazz. Jazz is a language, a lingo, a vernacular of sounds and kinetic motion, a brewing teapot and a steamy cauldron of chunky gumbo to be served by the ladleful onto old platters and new shining discs and sucked up by hungry ears. Jazz functions somewhere between the inside and the out, moving swiftly and effortlessly from here to there and back to where you've never been before without even ever leaving in the first place. Jazz is to be continued. This next poem is called Breathe. It was written in commemoration of a composition written by a friend of mine, Craig Harris, a trombonist. He wrote this composition for 50 horns. It's called Breathe. Breathe. We say breathe. Simply breathe. Breathe in unison. Breathe out in harmony. Just breathe. Breathe in justice. Breathe out embellishments to the environment. Breathe without prejudgment. In, out. Life calls us to breathe. We respond. Inhaling, taking life in. Exhaling, pushing our spirit out through this tube, this brass pipe, this tunnel to eternity. When he said, I can't breathe, he meant he couldn't live like this. He meant we shouldn't have to live like this, under the gun, under the boot, under the sun, under the poverty line. We know the human frailties of having the power and the authority, weaponry and ignorance, fear and lack of empathy. We know what breeds a vicious disregard for history. We sound the alarm of the pounding heart. We sound the trumpet, the call to action. We imitate Gabriel's call to prayer. We breathe through these pipes of wood and metal to echo what we've heard, to blow what we know, to inspire the dance and the word, to imitate and recreate life. We are the army of peace. We wield the power to heal. We are the force. We are the progeny of our ancestors. We are the ones who know the way, the truth, and the light. So we blow to show what's right. We breathe in, taking in energy. But more importantly, we breathe out, giving back more. And with our last breath, we say to the old and the young, blow your horn, sing, dance, carve, recite. Seize the day, challenge the night, breathe. Sometimes it is important to test our senses by touching something and maybe getting burned. Every once in a while, testing our intuition by going against it and maybe getting hurt is how we learn. That's one way to verify what we otherwise would only have thought we knew better. Learning from experience is how to learn to interpret the nuances of the new, the subtleties of substances unseen. Sometimes the times we don't listen to our inner voice are as important as the times that we do. Sometimes the glass is half empty, and sometimes the glass is half full. If you've got a glass with something in it, then it's all good. It's all good. Sometimes, some time is all good. It's all good all the time. My daughter, for KAILA. My daughter is so badass, high maintenance, high energy, high octane, and highly efficient. She's beyond terrific, terrifying to anyone less than aspirational. She ignores boundary setters. Oh, she sees them, but bounds over, around, and through those trying to limit her possibilities, change her destination, or do not understand hers is the way. She is principal of her homeschool, chief operations officer of a media conglomerate, and a cutie pie sexy mama, ignoring heads she turns as she strides purposefully and expediently on to her next appointment. She is a phenomenal woman of so many superlatives, so much energy and dynamism. I am so proud of the examples she sets for her offspring. I nearly burst at the realization she is mine. I wrote a song called Love Makes Us Better. And this is a poem about that song. Love makes us better. Every word implies its counterpart, like finishing and start, like opposite and attract, like heart and attack. Music like love makes us better, better and better, better than ever. This is important to keep in mind as we navigate life and time. Dropping knowledge is like raising Cain, lifting spirits again and again. Raising Guyland, the blue gorilla, is as vital as lifting J. Dilla. That's beside the point of reference and reverence. This point is relevant to what came before, to what opened the doors to higher consciousness, going by way of good, then better, to be our best, and sharing love, giving love, seeing love everywhere, being love, and showing we care, always and forever. Love makes us better, better and better. I'm going to read one last poem. This will be from the book, Juju Jazz Poetics, but it will also be a single. It'll be put to music. But today I'll read it as a poem. It's called Blackness. I am this, I am that. You can't miss that I am black. Everybody likes something, that's a fact. Everybody likes something, something black. Black music, black culture, black people, black minds, black arts, black magic, black history, black times, black power, black skills, black skin, black and proud, black African, black leaders, black voices, say it loud. Black holes, black words, black thought, black world, black man, black woman, black boy, black girl, black panther, black cat, black ball, black unity, black studies, black pride in the black community. Black Jesus, black Madonna, black angels, black sea, black gold, black water, black ice, black like me, black sky, black clouds, black star, black night, black Mariah, black Jew, black and blue, black and white, blackberry, black English, black Russian, black beast, black smoke, black fire, black war, black peace, black theater, black comedy, black sambo in black face, black dance, black jazz, black heritage, black race, black label, black mamba, black boy jungle, big black snake, black bird, black bitch, little black book, black is great, black church, black caucus, black folks on the black hand side, black slaves, black workers, black graves of blacks who died, black pearl, black rock, black olive, black roots, black dog, black ghetto, black shoes, black boots, black and nappy, black top, black wisdom, black knowledge, black problem, black revolution, black solution, black college, black coffee, black ink, black nationalist integration, black male, black widow of black exploitation, black witch in the black, black strap molasses, black head, black tire fares for black middle classes, black African, Negro, Afro-American black, black, you can't take it back. Black is black, if you're black, get back. The Creator has a master plan. It's a black thing. I hope you understand. Fade to black.